could have been perfect, you ruined everything. We could have been perfect, you ruined everything. And now I'm in the last place I deserve, far enough to be alone, close enough to get hurt. We could have been perfect. Yeah, we could have been perfect. If it wasn't for your two friends, one in a blue dress, one in a blue can. Knew you hung around the wrong people, knew you did the wrong things, but I ain't give a damn, nah, I ain't give a damn. Blinded by your smile and I had to give it a chance. I should've ignored you, but I was thinking about myself when you hit me on the cell. I was tripping and I fell towards you, then fell for you. Been on this mission to get through hell for you. In this position I'm witnessing the differences within our characteristics, but your physical description got me like, well, you don't have to be perfect. Lying by myself, I was lying to myself like you worth it. Pretty ass smirk and a pretty ass face on an ugly ass person. Now it outweighs all. I see it always, like catching a game's ball, but losing a ball game. I knew it wouldn't work, but I still wanted your touch. And when I lost it, it just hurt so much, cause I know we could have been perfect. You ruined everything. Yeah, we could have been perfect. Ruined everything. And now I'm in the last place I deserve, far enough to be alone, close enough to get hurt. We could have been perfect. I remember the first date, we saw a movie in town. I was so damn nervous, how stupid that sound. I usually suck with the conversations and staying verbal, but afterward we talked as long as the movie, plus all them commercials. It was all just really new. You were so beautiful, I was so into you. Soon after we took a break, I was doing an interview. When you texted me, I've been missing you. Oh, I was frozen. The radio heard me choking. You know how invincible I felt in that very moment. I never had a girl that I was into be into me. It was a whole new world, I was happy as a kid could be. We both had dreams, they told us not in our reach, but I watched you in theater, you stole every single scene. I knew you acted, just didn't know you were acting with me. A shame you started acting differently. We could have been perfect. You ruined everything. We could have been perfect. You ruined everything. And now I'm in the last place I deserve, far enough to be alone, close enough to get hurt. It could have been perfect. Yeah, it could have been perfect. But you finally showed me who you really were as a person. At first it was real different, but I tried to stick it out and deal with it. Like, remember when you had me stop talking to my closest friend who was a female cause you said you felt threatened by her? Remember when I bought you your favorite color ring for a holiday? You don't even celebrate and got nothing in return. Remember when you drink and I wouldn't make a move only cause I didn't want to do something you could regret? And remember after we split you made lies about what I did when you were drinking, but to my face denied what you said? For the record, I still think about you. How could I forget this? I heard you cried when you heard the last song. That wasn't my intention. I just wrote what I was feeling in that moment. The harsh reality of dating a poet. Hold up, I just want you to know I don't hate you. And I'll admit, when I see you in the halls, I wish we talk again. I don't want you to cry, but you should feel regretful. Just know we had potential, girl. We could have been perfect. You ruined everything. We could have been perfect. You ruined everything. And now I'm in the last place I deserve, far enough to be alone, close enough to get hurt. It could have been perfect. Yeah. You ain't gotta cry no more. And you ain't gotta cry no more, no. And you ain't gotta cry no more. And you ain't gotta cry no more, no. And you ain't gotta cry no more. And you ain't gotta cry no more, no. You ain't gotta cry.